Okay, well now what do we do if we have a function with three inputs? Well, as you'll see, before we were doing these, we had three equations with three unknowns. Now we're going to have four equations with four unknowns, which just means a little bit more algebra. So the same sort of thing still holds, that we have the two equations, um, the gradient f equals lambda gradient g, which is really three equations now instead of two equations. And then also g equals 0, which gives us the fourth equation. So g is really of x, y, z is going to be x plus y plus z minus 1, so that everything's moved to the other side there. And so then that means that, well, the gradient of f is going to be 2xi plus 2yj plus 2zk, and the gradient g is going to be I plus j plus k. So the lambda means that for the I components, we get 2x equals lambda times 1. For the j components, we get 2y equals lambda times 1. For the k components, we get 2z equals lambda times 1. And then finally, we get x plus y plus z minus 1 equals 0 or equals 1. I'm going to restate the constraint. Well, this means that I could solve I can get rid of lambda by saying that I have basically x equals y and y equals z. Well, 2x equals 2y and 2y equals 2z and 2z equals 2x. So I basically know that these tell me that basically that x equals y and y equals z. Well, or I could even say that x equals z as well. So then I can substitute in here and I get x plus, instead of y, I've got x, plus instead of z, I've got x equals 1. So then x equals 1/3. That means that the other ones are equal to 1/3. Okay. And then here's where this plane right here, the x plus y plus z equals 1, let's also check sort of the endpoints of where it hits the different axes. So let's also check. I would also check points, say 1, 0, 0, and 0, 1, 0, and 0, 0, 1, just to double check when if you're trying to optimize things. But so in this case, we would find that plugging in the 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 gives me 1/9 plus 1/9 plus 1/9 will become 1/3. So that minimizes it, whereas plugging in any of these guys would maximize it and give it 1. All right. Any questions on that? Well, that completes that example. We only have one more example to go.